Trump said Iran was finished, but classified U.S. intelligence says something completely different, and what they found is terrifying. It's May 12th, 2026. The New York Times just dropped one of the biggest intelligence bombshells of the entire Iran war. Classified assessments, reviewed by senior U.S. policymakers, show that Iran has regained access to most of its missile sites, launchers, and unground facilities. Like most classified U.S. intel. The most alarming finding, Iran has restored operational access to 30 out of its 33 missile sites along the Strait of Hormuz. 30 out of 33 Hormuz missile sites active. That is 91% of Iran's Strait of Hormuz launch network, pointing directly at U.S. warships and oil tankers passing below. Nationwide, U.S. military intelligence assessed that 90% of Iran's underground missile storage and launch facilities are now partially or fully operational. Iran still holds 70% of its pre-war missile stockpile, ballistic missiles that can hit targets across the entire Middle East. And it has retained 70% of its mobile launcher inventory, the kind that can be moved, hidden in mountains, and fired with almost no warning. These mobile launchers are the nightmare scenario for U.S. military planners.
You can't bomb what you can't find. They hide under camouflage nets, making them nearly impossible to detect.
Even the sites that are not fully operational still pose a threat. Iran can transfer missiles to mobile launchers and fire from anywhere. This means that the true operational ceiling of Iran's missile force is significantly higher than just the 30 active Hormuz sites suggest. Total threat zone, entire Persian Gulf and beyond. Now, this report contradicts virtually everything the Trump administration has been saying publicly for the past 2 months. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth declared Iran's arsenal had been, and I'm quoting directly here, depleted and decimated. President Trump himself said, and this is a direct quote, that Iran's military was no longer a threat. But intelligence reports say otherwise. The intelligence community's own classified briefings directly contradicted those statements. Senior officials were alarmed.
We stand by our assessment. The data is clear. This is alarming.
We must address this now. The Wall Street Journal had already flagged this in April. Iran retains 75% of its mobile launcher inventory even then. The Washington Post confirmed it, and now the New York Times has published the most comprehensive classified picture yet. WSJ, WaPo, and the NYT all confirm Iran's missile power is intact. 3 major U.S. newspapers, multiple classified assessments, all reaching the same conclusion. Iran was not decimated. So why was the public being told something completely different? That question is now echoing through Washington. Why? Why was the public told a different story? Some officials believe the messaging was designed to create negotiating leverage, to convince Iran it had already lost. Others believe it was simply wishful thinking, that the administration wanted the strikes to have worked, and reported accordingly. Either way, the gap between public statements and classified reality has created a dangerous credibility crisis. U.S. credibility crisis, allies now questioning intelligence assessments. And that credibility crisis matters because right now the ceasefire is fragile, and every decision depends on accurate intelligence. In the next chunk, we go deep on the Strait of Hormuz, the most dangerous 33 kilometers on Earth right now. But first, drop a comment right now. Did you believe Trump when he said Iran was finished? Let us know below.